Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Wembanyama is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in at the point. Vassell, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot's good from Christie.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Stolen by Lively. And here comes the break. Fires at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Castle. Harris up top. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Vassell.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Vassell. San Antonio again missing. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Aldama slams it in.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Harper. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Outside Harper. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Irving. Here's Christie. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Vassell in the corner. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 8. And Fox has it in the corner. Vassell outside. San Antonio again missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
To the middle. Here's Lively. That one's in. His first shot this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. Such a wide open look.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in this game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Santi Aldama. Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Irving. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Spurs trail by 9. Vassell outside. He trains the quick shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Goes up to the stripe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And they're running. Oh!
My goodness.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the foul on Marcus Sasser. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. Marshall. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Castle. Missed inside. He gets it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mavericks ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a huge surge. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. Marcus Sasser is out there with Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Washington, that's for 2. That one a little long. Spurs trail by 13. And he drives in. And the basket by Castle.
Tremendous individual play, challenging the heart of that defense.
Gafford passes to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Pass to Castle. Tries a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Spurs trail by 10, and even 3-on-3 break. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's Irving, top of the key. Shoots over Fox. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Floats one, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Got that one up quick. Christie's got 6.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Outside Irving. With the fadeaway. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox, he's checked in for Castle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson, double team. The wide open look here for Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Guarded by Fox. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 15, and it's Johnson penetrating. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Harris comes in for Keldon Johnson, and Castle is subbed in for Harper.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks leading by 15. Pass to Christie. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Christie's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of two straight at home. And here is Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Marshall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Castle. Back to Harper. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Marshall passes to Christie. Picked away. And here they come. Here's Harper. Aldama with the rebound. With 4 seconds on the clock, count the basket. He's got 18.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Celtics. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint. Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Spurs trail by 16 on the court for San Antonio. Devin Vassell out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. And it's Harris in at the 4. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's good, 2 points. Mavericks leading by 14. Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. There's the steal. Christie the pass to Aldama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Christie. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Out to Harris. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Irving against Harper. And that one's good, Irving.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
And Harper slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract leagues. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, G.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. To the right side. Launches a three. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 14 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Castle. And it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Washington passes to Irving. Taken away. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harris finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Vassell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 7 points for Tobias Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
And here's Washington outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Aji Marshall comes in for Christie. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Kyrie Irving. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Vassell. Now, here's Fox. He's covered by Sasser.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Pass to Sasser. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 21. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Castle. 41 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Irving with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there it is for him.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
From deep. Johnson with the rebound. Fox goes in. Here's Castle. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Big man on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Marcus Sasser. And it's Marshall in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Vassell, no good. Mavericks leading by 22. Irving kicks to Washington. Back to Irving. On the mark with the 15-footer. 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Vassell, that's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Johnson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's good, Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Vassell outside. Johnson up top. He's covered by Washington. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Here's Irving. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving to the basket. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. A baseline J. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Irving.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Johnson, a wide open look, makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Mark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. The blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level. Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Outside Harper. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Harper. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Vassell with the foul. It's his third foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Waters can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Washington with the screen on Vassell. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
The shot by Thompson, no good. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Vassell. Offline with the baseline jumper. Thompson against Harris. And Klay Thompson hits from deep.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control operating. All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.